Ladies and gentlemen, up next on the Great Nugs of Fire roll-up exclusive event, it's finally here. It's finally time for the match that you've all been waiting for. Apollow versus Y2Kool in the last match in the round one of the Cannabis Cage World Series. The winner of the Cannabis Cage World Series goes on to face the champion of his choosing at Cannabis Slam. And the round one of Cannabis Cage, it's inside of a blue cage, and the only way to win is by escaping the cage. And the second cage of Cannabis Cage, it's a black cage. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission inside the cage. Inside of the Cannabis Cage World Series Finals, it's a brand new cage. And the only way to win is by pinfall or submission, 2 out of 3 falls. But right now it's only round one. It's still in the blue cage. Apollow, who's been on a roll as of late ever since losing his Shahala, is going one-on-one with the heavily rumored, which is now true, returning urban legend from last year's video game, Y2Kool, who we welcome back to the WWEED. This right here is huge for all the fans watching in Sacramento, California. Apollow coming out here tonight, looking to do what he does best. And if he can continue his streak of dominance ever since losing a Shahala, he has not lost a match since losing a Shahala, then he will be defeating Y2Kool within that streak of dominance. And that's something that he needs to realize. This isn't just another match he's going through here. This is the Cannabis Cage World Series. This is for a championship opportunity. This is about competing on an episode of Roll Up against Sammy and fucking Sane 4 weeks time from now. If Apollow can get that straight through his head, then I'm pretty sure that he'll be able to win this match. But only until then, we'll find out. Apollow versus Y2Kool. I'm sure many of the fans were very ready for the heavily changed man. Y2Kool has been all over the world smoking weed, doing acid, whatever he can get his hands on, as long as it's not anything from the far side of natural, if you know what I mean. Great Nugs of Fire, if anything, is the perfect event for Y2Kool to return at. This is something we've been hyping up for a long time. And we finally get him back. Here he is, Y2Kool, making his incredible new entrance in the WWE in his return. And he's too cool for any kind of bullshit that Apollow or any other kind of WWE competitor is gonna put up in front of him. Welcome back to WWE, Y2Kool. Completely new theme about him. Van Diver, his real name. This man right here used to be a former snowboarder, now making his way back into the WWE. He's done a lot ever since being away. Y2Kool right here. He's a fearless man. Look at him. He just walks past the explosion in slow motion. I mean, that's too cool for anybody just sitting in a crowd who's never even taken a bullet before. And I assure you that Y2Kool has. I don't know about Apollow. And this match starts off with Y2Kool taking out the leg of Apollow. And Y2Kool learning so much more in his time away from WWE. We never used to see him hit moves like this. Oh my goodness. Instantly making Apollow make contact with the Cannabis Cage. Apollow with a quick DDT, looking to do whatever he can to defeat the urban legend. Y2Kool in his first match back on a live televised WWE event. And I can't believe we finally get to see it against Apollow, a competitor who's been on a complete roll as of late. Kicks over and over and over again from Y2Kool, absolutely telling him fuck you, and kicking him once again while he's down. That's only something that a man that hates another man would do, once again slamming him into the Cannabis Cage. Chop right to the chest from Y2Kool. What's he going for here? Oh my goodness. Cannonball. And another moonsault from the top. And Apollo right here goes for a German suplex. Now what's he going for? A tilt-a-whirl. It looked like that was a spinning fisherman slam. Took out the back of Y2Kool. Apollo's definitely proud of his actions. Look at that. Beautiful drop kick from Y2Kool. And he has definitely got something to gloat about as well. Missing a clothesline. Apollo taking advantage with a reverse suplex. And oh my goodness, what's he going for here? Power bomb. And now he's picking him up. A second power bomb in this match. And a third laying him right down. Apollo. Who knew that he had such power within him? And an elbow drop right to the glasses of Y2Kool. Now Apollo setting him up. He went for the kick. And now he's going for the Van Diver Legend Driver. His finishing maneuver on Apollo. Heading up to the top rope. Went for a drop kick. He missed it. Now Apollo's going for his comeback. And it looks like Y2Kool makes him run right into the corner. Chop to the chest. Picking up Apollo. Going for an incredible, oh my goodness. Incredible stunner. Heading to the top. Hitting. I can't believe what we just seen. Go back to the highlight reel. Right here we see Y2Kool hit an incredible stunner to Apollo off the middle rope, heading to the top, and then hitting whatever the hell this is, a corkscrew backflip. And now Y2Kool going for something more. I think he's going to end it in this matchup right here. There he goes with a landslide. He used to be a former snowboarder. This is in dedication to that. Signature maneuver. Wiping out Apollo. And right here he went for another Van Diver Legend Driver. Apollo reversing it with a back body drop. Once again, signature kick reversed. Knee right to the face. And the Van Diver Legend Driver, the master of that, going to the very top. And oh my goodness, smart mind games from Apollo. Nearly costing Y2Kool this matchup. And now Y2Kool going to pull him down. And he does successfully. Y2Kool taunting Apollo to get back up. Incredible high stakes action in this matchup. Once again going for a second landslide. Signature maneuver. Lays Apollo out. Now he's setting him up for a second Van Diver Legend Driver. He hits it this time. Y2Kool looking to escape the Cannabis cage and roll on with an incredible victory. And it looks like Y2Kool's getting away with the win in this matchup as Apollo scaling the cage as well. Y2Kool escapes the cage, and he's going on to face Sammy and fucking Sane in 4 weeks' time on an episode of Roll Up in round 2 of the Cannabis cage. Incredible highlights in this match. He reversed 2 kicks from Apollo Shah Halal, reversed it into 2 landslide signature maneuvers, 2 Van Diver Legend Drivers, incredible corkscrew off the top rope. We've seen a lot of hardcore arsenal from Y2Kool in this matchup. What a return for him as he heads on in the Cannabis cage. I wonder which championship he would choose if he were to win the whole thing.